the passion that drives us to continue to work as an architect is that we actually love drawings in a very simple matter. David and Maculla. We are an architecture firm based in Lugano, in Switzerland. We work since about 30 years, and our focus is to allow men to feel at ease in the space that we are building, in the artificial space. We believe that architecture is the link between the DNA of a place and its future, and I believe that Jansen is one of the examples that synthesize this idea. If I would answer about what is design, is the idea that every line you draw, you fill the line with passion, reasons, and joy. Once the line becomes a wall, this wall will release all these reasons, passions, joys, and will influence the life of people. And this wall will tell you for centuries the pleasure of life and the reasons why we are here and why we build in a certain place. We are never obliged to build in a place. And the first question as an architect that you should ask yourself is, why should I build here? We were asked to do a proposal for the Jansen Kampagne, and after a week we came up with a model, a physical model, to meet the CEO and Christoph Jansen, Willy Luchinger, Christoph Jansen, and we have shown this model, like the architect goes to the Pope with the model, and it was fantastic because it was from the first sight, love and excitement. And actually, the ground idea of the campus never changed from this model done in 1 week. Jansen Campus was born out of the idea of the owner to have a building that could represent the company. And since we got in touch with the company, we understood immediately that it's a company that makes from a democratic way of working something precious. The entire system of Jansen Campus is a mix of these ecologies that rounds around the architecture. The idea at the beginning was to make a building that can influence the people working in the building through architecture and art to express themselves in a creative manner in order to increase the creative potential of the people working in the campus. And the building itself is the link between the industrial area of Oberit and the part that it's more residential. In the ground floor, it is more kind of crowded area, and then the more up you go, the less people live in the building. A Jansen Campus, it's a building that makes us really proud. We had a client with a very high understanding of the construction industry. And we studied together with the client, with the staff of the client, every detail of the building up to a new generation of facade of glass that we studied together as semi-structural elements. And I remember it was one of the first buildings that has been done with special Titan mesh for the cladding of the elevation. The Jansen Kampagne is a building that has been designed with the care of every extreme detail, not only technically, but as well, as a matter of fact, psychologically. So you go through the building and you have this connection from inside towards outside. The size of the working spaces is sought to allow people that spend 8 hours working in a building to never feel trapped in a building, to always have an escape route, to always have this connection toward the outside and having the right movement of air around him. This feeling that you get when you come in for a short visit in the building, that everything is clean and white and rational, after 10 minutes you discover that it's not that what we have built. Because after few minutes, the hidden colors, the hidden shapes, and the shadows, and the view towards outside, towards the garden that we have built that brings the view, the perspective towards the mountain of Rheintal. After few minutes, you discover that you work in a place extremely full of color. Safety in design. This is actually something that you cannot go around. Safety is the preliminary way you have to work. You cannot avoid anything without thinking of safety. And safety is something that we start with rules of safety, norms, but at the end of the day, safety is a beautiful word because it's kind of taken care of. And you have the safety on the building construction, but you have the safety as well that it's related to the psychological well-being of the people. Jansen is a company that is extremely famous and known for its professionality and for the quality of the products they deliver and they produce. And let's say it's very easy to tell the client when you have to make a choice to choose Jansen because it's a reliable Swiss company that makes everybody happy. We enjoy life, we enjoy working. Yesterday I was telling a friend, we work for passion and not for money. And he said, I don't believe because I never met somebody that never worked for money. And I said, but we are still here, so it's okay, it works. We have only one reference for all the projects we have done up to now is that we are friends with all the clients, with all the constructor, engineer, consultants, and this is our only reference. So I don't believe we never had something which is not a wonderful experience in building and providing to give a shape to the dreams of people.